toward the end of my career, one of my big responsibilities was external development. So I served on lots of nonprofit boards, was involved in all kinds of city politics of all 17 cities in Maricopa County, knew all the mayors, just really connected as far as the company goes. And I met a guy in the mid-90s, his name is Dick Bowers. Those of you who live in Scottsdale, Dick Bowers was this city manager in Scottsdale for 25, 30 years. So Dick Bowers, I asked him, what really separates you as a leader in representing the city of Scottsdale? And he said, one of the things I started doing about 5 years ago, I would open up the phone book and I would put my finger down on a name and I would call up that person in Scottsdale and I would ask once a week, how am I doing? I'd answer the phone. I'm Dick Bowers. I'm the city manager for the city of Scottsdale. I want to know how I'm doing. I said, well, what else did you do? He goes, well, I started calling employees on their birthday. And I said, huh. So I actually took that back and started, this was been in the mid-90s, started calling every employee on their birthday. And if you could imagine the mid-90s, this was back in the adage when we still didn't have caller ID. And so I would call an employee, and again, I'm the vice president, I'm running the business, I have thousands of employees. I call you at home, you don't answer, I leave a message. Hi, this is Jim. Get the message, give me a call back, and I leave my office number. I gave employees diarrhea. What does he want? Right, Amy? Right? So I learned not to leave a message. So then I would pick up the phone, I would call, get a hold of him, and I say, you know what, happy birthday. I want to tell you happy birthday. And if it was your anniversary within the company and you were on duty, my assistant would always make arrangements to put on my schedule the specific date that anniversary happened. And when my schedule meet, I'd go to the station. We had 37 stations in Maricopa County. So I would show up at the station. If it was your 5-year anniversary, I would go into the station and say, hey, Jim, thank you for being here. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't get my paycheck. And all of you in the station need to know if it wasn't for people like Jim, I wouldn't be able to get a paycheck and you wouldn't get your paycheck ever. You wouldn't get your paycheck as well because of what we do and what you do in the field. And that's kind of the adage of know who scratches your back, know who takes care of you. So I had obviously none in a day to call people on their birthday, and I had as many as 14 people in a day that I'd reach out to them and tell them happy birthday.